Hello and welcome to my channel all about decoupage. Hi, I am Veronica and in this video I'm gonna show you how I made this 3D galaxy planet inspired ornament. This is the second one I made. The first one is also available on my YouTube channel, so please go check out the one as well. For this project I chose plastic medallion, and first I looked for the middle of the medallion so I can draw a circle around. After finding the middle, I draw the circle around, and then with plastic cutter I cut out the circle out. If you don't have such plastic cutter, you can use X-Acto knife as well. All materials I use will be listed in description box below, so after watching this video, go ahead and check it out, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate and let me know. After cutting it, I am using my X-Acto knife to take off any imperfection this ornament might have. Then I painted the ornament inside and outside with white paint, let it dry. Between each layer I painted it twice. I have this custom rice paper printed. I got these images from Etsy. Then I draw out a circle so I can better cut out my rice paper, because this one is going inside my ornament. I am cutting it out with scissors. My other image I cut out with my water pen. If you don't have water pen, just use small amount of water and small brush. Then my image which goes inside the ornament, I tear up in few places, applied decoupage glue inside the ornament, and then I place the design inside the ornament, making sure it fits the right way. By gluing it, make sure there is no excess of the glue, because that will dry out white, not clear. After I was pretty sure it fits the way I want it, I am gluing it with more decoupage glue. Of course, if you don't have decoupage glue, you can use Mod Podge as well. Then my other design I am tearing up in few places, applying a little bit of decoupage glue onto the ornament, then placing my design onto the ornament and gluing it more with more decoupage glue. I see a wrinkle is forming, so I took out my scissors and I'm cutting a little bit deeper inside the rice paper, and then I am gluing it onto the ornament. After my rice paper was dry, I am using paints to paint the inside of the ornament, and also I will be painting the outside of the ornament, making sure the paints do go well with my images. On the other image, I even go inside the rice paper for better blending. After the paints were dry, I am using glitter decoupage glue. Of course, this step is fully optional and you don't have to do it if you don't have glitter decoupage glue, but I like to add a little bit of shimmer to my ornaments. After it was dry, I am using pouring glaze to seal my ornaments. I applied 4 to 5 layers of the pouring glaze. Of course, you can use glossy varnish as well. And now it's time to decorate my ornaments. So I am using some air drying clay, some soft mold from Stamperia and some classic mold, and my clay will be glued with express glue from Pentart. Before applying my clay design, I am putting on the cap of my ornament, and then I am gluing my clay design onto the ornament. The soft mold from Stamperia is from the collection called Cosmos, so I am taking out little planets which I am gluing inside my ornament for a little bit of 3D look. And I am wiping off any glue which is around the clay. After gluing these planets, I thought that would be enough for 3D look, but later you will see I decided to do a little bit more. There is a little Cosmos saying on my soft mold, so I use it on the clay, and now I am gluing it with glue onto the ornament, making sure it is glued everywhere. Little planets I am gluing around the ornament as well, and also on the top of the ornament. And after everything is glued on, I am letting it dry, and then it's time to paint my clay part. So first I am painting it with black paint and some orange paint and so on. After painting it, I am taking some wet towel and I am wiping off any excess. Of course, the paint must be still wet when you are doing this. The clay part around the ornament, I firstly painted black. I wiped off any excess, and after it was dry, I am taking a cutout kitchen sponge and I am applying some other shades of paint like orange, blue and turquoise. After my paints are dry, it is time to seal my clay part, so I am using matte varnish. Of course, you can use glossy one if you want your project to be more shiny, but I like to be more natural looking. For a little bit of shimmer or glam, I am using wax paste from Pentart and I am applying it with gloves because it can get a little bit messy. And here I thought my ornament is all done, but by looking at it I thought it needs more 3D look, so I took up a little bit of air drying clay and then I let the planets dry, and after they were dry I painted them with the colors I used before, and I'm again wiping off any excess of the paint. Then my planets of course needs to be sealed as well, so I am using again matte varnish for this part. Again you can use glossy one as well, and then it's time to add a little shimmer again, so I am using some wax paste on these planets as well. Then it is time to glue my planets onto the ornament, so I am using gel paste for this. I am applying a little bit onto a styrofoam, then I am gluing my planets onto the styrofoam, and on the other side with the gel paste I am gluing it to my ornament base. After gluing my planets onto the ornament, I let it all dry. And here it is all finished, my cosmos, universe, planet or galaxy inspired ornament in 3D look. I hope you like the outcome. This is my second of two of my galaxy ornaments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please do comment if you liked this video or give me a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more. Until next time, bye.